see, we've got quite a big beacon because we got a beacon factory. We can get as many as we want. It's no effort. The only effort that it is that we need to AFK for it, and that's about it. Currently, we have this big storage thing over here. It's because we're in the process of making a main storage. And, well, we've got a couple of contraptions here as well. There's a big one underground here. You could follow me in here. So, brings you in under spawn, and this is where we collect our sand coming from our gravity duper, or well, generators, how we would like to call it. And if you follow down further, we have a concrete maker. So this converts concrete powder into concrete. The only part that's missing at the moment is withers, because we don't like have withers active in the world. Even though we can trap them, it's not 100% reliable, and that's why we don't do it.
So how does that work? Like, where do you...
So over here, they will fall. Currently, we have our scaffold in the position where it would measure the falling of this concrete. As soon as it falls, it will be pushed into this middle channel right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will meet some water, and it will keep being pushed down into a stream that a wither killer, or well, a wither miner can get. So it's more or less, it shovels everything together, and then once it's all shoveled together, withers will have like a 95% drop rate, and that makes it so we don't have to mine by hand. And it's also because it's so fast doing gravity tubing, we kind of need to do it that way, mine it by hand that quickly. So the whole contraption is more or less just to have the merging of these of this concrete all into one lane.
Wait, is this? Oh, okay.
Down here at the bottom, unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of endermen that come here, and they grieve the they grieve everything with blocks. Don't ask me why that is, but that's how it happens. I see you met him.
Yep. Okay.
Man, it says you cannot play online multiplayer because of how your Microsoft account is set up. What does that mean?
Have you verified your Microsoft account?
Probably.
It could also be parental settings. If your parents set up like a safety feature.
So if you guys can try and make it back up here, there's several ways to do it. You can go through the scaffold, or there's this open hole on the side of it.
Wait,
Xbox
are
is
you...
almost updated.
Are we supposed to see, like, through blocks? The name... Are we supposed to see the name tags through blocks? That's
Yeah.
clearly... Okay.
Except for when the player is squatting.
Okay.
So over here, there's this big bush thing. It's not really a good thing to show off, but it's a tree farm. It's not the most effective, and I see that people broke it, so can't really use it at the moment. But yeah, this is how a tree farm looks in Bedrock Edition. A slow one.
Wait, do you crush the leaves with the piston and you get saplings back?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Let me fix it real quick. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, let's see if it still works. Alright, we got three farm running. That's the speed of it.
Yeah, how do you get
There's
rid of the?
much faster one.
How do you get rid of the blocks?
So they all pile up in this big block at the back there, and then because you can insta mine them, you can insta mine them. We've so far not built one that has a wither cage next to it. I know you guys are so used to that 100% TNT drop, but we never got that.
No. Okay.
Oh,
Let's rip.
It's one of it's the one feature that I want the most.
So, how much of the key fundamentals are changed in Bedrock Edition?
Almost everything.
Is there still like
More or
72,000
less.
ticks per hour? Is that something?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know.
Still 20 ticks a second? Still don't know. AJ, don't waste your rockets. How old is the server? Like the realm? How long has it been up?
15 months.
Wow. It's a long time for a tech server.
There's 24,000 ticks every 20 minutes.
So yeah, same ticks as Java.
Yep.
The solution. Oh.
Do you need wait, you don't need Xbox Live Gold to join realms, right?
Because I don't have that.
Also, like I know you guys all eating like golden carrots and that stuff. That doesn't work on
Oh.
Wait,
Bedrock.
I mean, steaks are still best for in my opinion, but you can't eat golden carrots in Bedrock.
Well, you can eat them, but they're useless. They give you a little bit of acceleration, but that's about it. Like they don't have that healing capacity.
Oh, rip.
It's much slower. You get like half a heart extra out of a golden carrot if you wait the extra time.
Oh, so it's like
Then what's the best
Don't.
food source?
Steak.
That's for us too, though. Over.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like-
100% steak.
We used to eat carrots, now we eat steak. Before we had a farm for steak.
I personally eat fish most of the times.
fish. How much that has a saturation?
I got no clue.
Do you have a fish farm?
Yeah, we got a big farm.
Fish is really bad food in Java. I mean, not that bad, but the saturation is really low.
It's the same here in Bedrock. He just eats the fish. I don't know why.
Okay.
My Xbox is finally updated. I'm opening Minecraft
All right,
now.
and then next to that we've got an old school slime farm. So how we call it. So basically, it's just a stack of layers of spawnable chunks, and then there's iron golems on each side, and then it will just fall to their death.
What is the
And then start
requirement?
the magma block.
What is the requirement for slime to spawn?
It needs to be fully the 9x9 area around it needs to be spawn proof, so nothing else could spawn. And then you have basically every single floor lit up, so other mobs don't spawn, and then you get slimes to spawn. That's about it.
Oh, okay, okay. 9x9 or 3x3?
Alright. Now, if you want to get out, you gotta go through all the way through the bottom.
I think he did it.
Oh, how the hell did he make it out? Fly through that
Same
one
way as
little hole.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Oh, that's impressive. So this is not our main supplier of slime anymore.
How fast is this one?
I've got no clue. We just used it so we could finally bomb out the area that we were gonna put our slime farm in.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only reason why we built this.
Oliver, just bring back memories of another day, another perimeter.
And then in this big snowman, we've got snow farm. It's probably the same as what you guys have.
Wait, why do I have the pistons? Wait, what? Oh. I don't think that works in Java.
That's cheating.
Yeah. You have to break it manually. The pistons will just disappear in Java.
No, that's how you do it in Bedrock.
Oh, that's.
So and that's already so much that our collection system can't keep up with it. So
I'm not surprised. Oh,
It's like so easy.
that's
We
cheating.
have snow for days.
Oh wait, you can hit people with snowballs in Bedrock. Oh, that's.
Can't we in Java?
No, you could in earlier versions, but in later versions you
It
can't.
doesn't do damage.
Well, yeah, but no, you can't. It doesn't even hit you.
Oh.
I don't know why they
actually hit
removed
Ender
it.
with, like a ton of snowballs one time while he was digging. I thought I was just bad. I guess I just don't hit him.
Okay, so what's the
Minecraft
next?
is almost loaded. So close.
Hey, Jeff, I just noticed this hole. What is that? Just down to the slime farm?
nah, this hole used to be where Ooze had a bunch of villages. We killed all of those, so that's more or less just an empty hole that we never filled in.
Okay.
Well, it should be empty.
My
This is the
Minecraft's
first
loaded
time I
now, so
noticed.
can somebody walk me through how I get in this realm?
Yeah, you click the link.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox and the link's on my computer.
I think you can write it over.
Yeah, just type it out.
I'll go quickly check.
Typing in. I open. Oh, I've not been on Xbox in so long. Oh, it's the Minecraft store. I just type into like a browser.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Definitely know what I'm doing. How do I have Edge? I didn't know there was a thing on Xbox.
Right, I just sent you a friend request.
My name's different on Xbox. I can message you what my name is.
Yeah, do that.
If I remember what my name is.
Can we check out the raid farm first?
And which
I just got bad
which
omen.
one?
I just got bad omen.
I'll message you right now.
Get yourself a bucket and get rid of that because that will probably
Oh.
screw up some stuff.
Didn't know I had a bucket on me. Apparently I did.
There's a cow here at spawn as well. So
I have a random generated name, so no judging.
Wait, what is the... Oh, the eating animation is unusual. It's weird. Gonna lie. You don't have any animation of like eating when you watch other players
That
eat.
name doesn't seem. That name doesn't seem to do anything.
Hold on. I'll check something. Oh, great. It says I still have gold. That's just not true. What's yours? I can send you a friend invite. Is it just your Discord name? Oh, you added me as a friend.
All right. You gotta accept that, and I can send you an invite.
Join party or game? Join game.
Oh,
That
Alu.
works as well.
Where are you, Alu? Look how this looks. This is a wall.
Unable to connect to realm. Oh, what the?
That's because I gotta send you an invite.
Okay.
That's weird.
I know, right?
Oh, send me an invite.
You still on an elevator?
There is... I didn't know that Bedrock is
Did
so
you accept
different.
that friend request?
Oh, I did not. I'm a moron. I'm looking for it now.
You right back?
Where can I find friend requests? Oh man, I'm such a noob.
If you're on an Xbox, should be easier. On PC, it's
Yeah.
much more difficult.
Where is it on Xbox?
I don't own one.
I swear I should be able to find this thing pretty easily. Of course, your name starts with a Z. I have to scroll a lot.
All right, I sent you another one. Maybe that will. That's why I told everyone to add me like way before.
Yeah, it's my bad. I can just add you if I have to.
Yeah, add me. That's easier.
Is it just the same name as on Discord?
Yeah. So you guys wanna go and look at the end, maybe?
Added you as a friend. Or sent a friend request. Did you get it?
Yeah, I get it, but I think you followed me instead of added me as a friend.
I clicked add friend. Yeah, you're on my friend list. It says you're a friend. I should really get Bedrock on PC. It'd be much easier.
When did you
Alright.
buy
I
Java?
just sent you an invite.
Okay.
When did you buy Java? TK?
When did I buy Java? I like probably 115 or something.
Oh, never mind.
I didn't get the invitation.
It should show up in Minecraft.
There you go. It says unable to join.
Yeah. Well, you're invited.
Interesting.
Wait, is it only 2 people now? Oliver and TK, right? Yep.
To connect.
I might have gotten it. Did it work?
Are you
Thank-
DNGR?
Yeah, it's a random name. Don't worry about it.
All right.
A locating server. So how do realms work? Because I have no idea.
So basically, it's just a server that you hire from
Yay.
Microsoft themselves,
Oh my
and then they
FPS.
put a setting, and that's where you play on. Any device can connect to it, as long as they've got Bedrock installed.
So that's basically same in Java.
Yeah, except on Java
You
you
don't
can't add with with a PlayStation or with an Xbox.
Yeah,
or
I
Switch
s-
or
yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
You can only play with people that play on PC.
yeah.
I think if I was smart, I would connect my controller, or not my controller, my keyboard.
All right, I still have one shulker box over here that's not claimed.
Who does it say it's for?
It's for Oliver.
Oh yeah, Elver's not in yet.
Nope.
Restarted my Xbox, so
Who
hoping it
hit
works.
me? I'm just a poor man reorganizing his inventory. I'm grabbing my keyboard. I cannot play with a controller.
I mean, I think we can move on. Comes when.
Yeah.
You guys continue. Oh,
There's space enough for everybody, so. All right, well, I guess we'll start following paths over here then.
Yep. If anyone starts to.
I'm getting my keyboard and mouse because I cannot.
Yeah, on controller was a bit iffy for me as well. But I used to play like on PlayStation 3 for a very long time, so I got used to it. All right, guess we'll wait on TK.
Getting my keyboard and mouse. I got them disconnected. Just have to reconnect, and they both plug in. So
Wait, there is no player collision? I can't push you, right? Oh, that's so.
No, there's no player collision.
not like a mouse pad. I feel like that's kind of an issue. Oh
It's
my
because-
god.
It's because Mojang
Really?
thought ahead on this one and thought, if there's gonna be toxic players, he'll trap people in corners.
Really?
Of course.
I mean, isn't it a problem on like the big Java servers?
Oh. No,
Not ours. Probably Anarchy servers. Probably.
I don't think that's. Oh
Can't
yeah,
believe
probably.
what stressors.
Not the technical ones, no. I mean like the multiplayer mini game type things.
No, it's not a problem. If...
That was loud.
guess I
Getting
see
my
it more
mouse
than
pad now. That's all I'm doing.
actually occurs.
My TNT now.
So do people in Bedrock dig perimeters, or is that more of a
Yeah, of
drop?
course. We're going there right now. Just waiting on a couple of people to join back.
Probably waiting on me.
Yep.
Destroyed my desk. AJ, don't bully me.
Oh, that's so annoying. It shows numbers of enchantments on enchantments that don't have any levels. Like Mending 1, Affinity 1. That's weird. You can have Mending 2, right?
No, you cannot.
It mends quicker. Alrighty, I'm in.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have I have a lot of weird stuff in my inventory.
AJ kind of punched you into the stuff I dropped.
Yeah.
Flying should be interesting. Oh my.
I don't find it that different.
Alright, where are we going?
All right, let's start following this path.
Okay.
This tour is gonna be hours. I already know.
A lot of issues.
So over here we've got a witch hut. And this witch hut is for our challenge. We're getting a double chest full of every item in the game. And that's why, well, that's what the inside is for. So far, we've got, I think the only one that we have done is birch. There's a bunch of more items that we already done, but none of them being categorized yet. And we don't do a shulker box, because if we do that, the lag will be unbearable over here.
Oh, really?
It's a bug.
Sure.
So, as you can see over here, we already have every single music.
Well, that's impressive. Do you have music discs farms, or?
Yeah, we have one over on AA. We don't use it anymore since it's useless, but yeah, we built it for this exact reason.
So what's on the second layer?
So that's the inside. And well, we don't really have anything on this inside, but we do have a smelter in the roof structure. It's a bad smelter, but and if you want to see another glitched block, we've got another one over here. It's the bubble column.
Hey, if I punch it out of the item frame, it's not gonna break, right?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Oh, I have to hold shift, I forgot.
Oh, this is so weird. This feels really illegal.
That's what you meant
Like,
by the...
These things should be like... No, these things like in Java are states of the block. It's not a block itself. This is really...
Well, technically it's a state of the block, but we can get it as a block itself.
That's so weird. And it has animation too.
Oh, you have a roof up here too.
All right, so let's fly to the roof, and then on the inside there's you can go inside of the roof. Sounds weird, but so here's our temporary smelter. We still gotta build a big one, but this is already big enough to satisfy all of our needs at the moment.
You have a lot of emeralds, don't you? I'm noticing a trend of emerald beacons.
Oh yeah, we've got emeralds.
Probably more.
All of our beacons more or less are out of emerald. We literally don't have any other blocks to flex with other than maybe gold.
And beacons themselves. But those
Yeah, we. Yeah, I wish.
Is there a
Only thing-
reason to have this glass roof over here?
Yeah, the glass roof is so we don't burn down the whole witch hut.
Burn down? Oh, because the lightning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to rebuild this thing once over, so that's
How
why I
long did
put
this-
a glass roof up on there.
How
I
long
actually
does it
need
take
to build a flying machine. I did on stream. I don't know. I believe 12 hours.
Oof.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I like these kind of grindy projects. So the witch hut, the most of the work was in first laying it out, and then the other part of the work was the legs. That's just one hole on the inside here. You can see part of the outside of the leg blocks. Now those take a lot of time because you gotta count them all one by one.
Trying to fly away to get a good view of it. I'm just saying so many things.
Yeah, it's we've got some stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So the legs of this witch hut alone have been more work than the actual structure. So all of the planks that you see, like the dark oak, the normal oak, and then the glowstone, that wasn't as much work as just the legs.
What?
It's because we don't have like Mathematti, so we can't go through that, and it's a different block palette that you need to switch to every single time, and then you need to count on top of that, and it's still 16 by 16 blocks on each leg, and then there I believe, I actually don't know, I think they're like 10 chunks high, so
Yeah,
just a lot of work.
There's no accurate block placement.
Yeah. No
Oh,
flexible
man.
placement. No carpet.
All right, let's make it back to the front of that witch hut.
Yep.
The way we walked in, and
Inside
there
the
you go.
skin.
You're already
Is there
there.
anything inside the skin? Because there's scaffolding.
No, you can just go through the middle on top to the head.
Whose skin is that, by the way?
That's mine.
I thought it was. Just making.
He's currently old guy right now, though. On my stream.
Can't
Yeah,
be
there's
helped.
a bug that like everybody switches skins right now currently.
They've said they fixed it like 30 times, and they have yet to fix it.
Yeah, you can't-
like
you
our
can't
remove
pull it
Herobrine.
All right, let's go continue this path, and then we gotta come to our logo of AA, and this is all built by old guy.
We're just flying now.
So this looks the best from the sky when flying. I look at that from front.
Who's the person in creative?
That's Mathematti. He's on mobile, so you gotta give him a little bit of a break while trying to record this. Alright, so we've arrived at our starter village. This is where we started on AA, and we slowly been clearing it out, cleaning it up, because when you like early game, you make a big mess, and when you're end game, it's all nice and tidy.
Yeah.
And it also brings us to our
Oh my god.
to two of our mega farms. If you come to this football field, on the left side we've got a sugarcane farm, and on the right side we have a bamboo farm.
How many are these shulker loaders or just regular? Like,
No, there's no
Okay, never mind.
circle loaders. That they started lagging us out too much doing that. So we
Holy.
well I
yeah,
removed
I was thinking that was like 50 million worth of storage, but it's not that much without shulkers.
on the left side it's 1.5 million, and no 1.8 million. On the right side is 1.5. So we've got 1.5 million bamboo, and we've got 1.8 million sugarcane.
Do you have a need for bamboo or sugarcane?
Well, the thing is, we can zero tick them. If you come to the top of the bamboo machine, I'll turn it on for a second. See if it will run. So we can forcefully update that.
How does zero tick on Bedrock compare to Java?
It's slower, but it's nice.
It's not piston based like it is on Java.
Well,
Like
technically
everything on Java is based on piston speed, and pistons are slower on Bedrock.
As you can see, currently we're growing bamboo,
I'm on the wrong side.
and bamboo shouldn't be able to grow that fast. And that's this bamboo is standing on sand, and it's standing on a sand stack of 3 high, and we'll start removing the bottom sand. That will make the second sand block stop falling, and by the time the third one is considering falling, it already gets pushed back into the state that it's not falling anymore because we have the bottom block that we just pushed back into the stack. And that way we can forcefully update the bamboo to grow.
Hopper's
This works
full?
with... yeah, the hoppers are full because this farm is full. We never use any bamboo.
Yeah.
Oz uses it the most.
Yeah. Well, on the left side here, we do have some collection, but I don't know. So that's how this one works, and then we got on the other side we have the sugarcane.
Still struggling.
I'm not sure if this version
just have to watch
still
the
works in
stream.
this.
It should, if it's the one with pistons into water.
Yeah, this is the one. You actually can't see because I put blocks all around it to prevent spillage. Alright, I fired it up, so it should start growing.
Yeah, it's working.
Oops.
Ooh, no. So
No.
it needs to update the bottom of that plant a couple of times before the sugarcane starts growing, and then I timed it perfectly with a hopper clock to start pushing it, well, break it.
Sugarcane grows incredibly slow naturally. I mean, it is incredibly slow.
We also got one.
Yeah, it's way slower on Bedrock than on Java.
Because we got 1/3 of the random ticks. Our random tick speed is 1 rather than 3 on.
Oh, that would be pain.
I feel like Bedrock developers are just trying to screw with you.
I mean, we've played.
They really are. They really do their best to nerf everything that they can nerf.
Except for apparently iron farms, because.
Oh, they made them better.
Their favorite.
I mean, and
Iron farms right now are about 40 ingots per hour. That's the max. So
in 1.14.4 in Java, you could have a magma block, and then I don't remember what it was, but you could have a 1 wide iron farm that produced 128 iron per hour.
we're getting 400 in 1.16, but I mean that's nowhere near what they're doing in Java.
Yeah, there's over a million per hour.
We can exceed like millions.
Yeah, don't listen
by
to Ray though.
reloading- by
The
reloading
best designs
the
by
packs.
Pags.
Yeah.
By the time you guys start getting into those millions, there really isn't use for having a million farm, you know. But you got a million sugarcane. What are you gonna do with a million sugarcane? Like we already we have got no use for it.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys can AFK for the full 1 minute before you have so much sugarcane that you can't use it anymore.
This isn't even the only sugarcane farm. I mean, there are several smaller ones also. I mean, we'll never use all the sugarcane, never.
okay.
It's crazy.
You know, we had 4 million iron in storage. Never thought we were gonna go through it, and now we only have like 1 million left.
I mean, you guys say that we won't go through 1.8 million sugarcane, but we all know Mojang's gonna make sugarcane more useful.
For what?
Yeah.
Just to annoy us Bedrock players who take an age to farm it normally without 0 ticks.
Do you know the rates on these farms per hour?
Enough. I don't know. The sugarcane took a day to fill up, and the bamboo farm took a lot longer to fill up. Actually, like two days of AFK.
If the pistons go on a 4-tick cycle for the sugarcane farm, then it's 1,000 sugarcane per hour, because that's the speed of Navy Nexus's single plant 0-tick.
Wow.
This one is slower.
It's not.
This one also doesn't. Nah, not even close. Like this was before Navy Nexus released this. And the bamboo one, that one is plagued by bedrock. Well, by realm bugs. That's as fast as that thing will go. If you optimize it and put it on the server, it will go faster, much faster.
Where are the phantoms?
Currently, I think we're loading too many mobs.
Wait, phantoms are affected by mob cap?
All mobs are affected by mob caps, except for like village dwellers, pigmen from portals, and spawners.
Yeah, phantoms
Let's start leaving this area because this is just being here at these two farms is straining everything.
Yeah.
Meet at spawn.
Let's let's meet at let's meet at spawn. It's nicer to go through to the Nether.
Yeah, it is nicer to get this central.
Oh no, flying.
All right. Well, spawn is at 0690, so you can just fly there.
If I can get off the ground, I will.
Yeah, that area is laggy for it.
Oh, now there's a lot of mobs spawning. I don't like this. Oh my god.
What do you think, old guy? Where should we take him?
Have y'all gone to the perimeter yet?
We have not.
Nope. We've been here, a witch farm or a witch hut, and start a village.
Or we could tour the end first.
Yeah, let's do the end. All right. Do we have everyone here?
Yeah, now you do.
Math right there? Yeah, then I believe we do.
You go through here, sleep in the bed, set your spawn point, and then jump in the portal.
Do I have to sleep in it? Or can I just click on it? And then through the portal.
Why is there?
Oh. This is so like...
I did not know that realm lag could affect sounds that you're hearing.
There's another
Oh my. Okay, this
Does that work?
So where you're standing right now, that's our obsidian farm.
How does it?
Below your feet is obsidian farm.
There's no wither in place right now.
No, there's no. Usually there's a wither there, and then
Go ahead.
All right. So usually there's where you're standing right now. There's a wither constantly being hit by a snowball, and there's also a snowball being fired into an end portal, and that will regenerate that obsidian that you see. And shooting a wither with a snowball will causing it to break the obsidian as well. So as fast as you can shoot it through a end portal, and as fast as you can shoot the wither, it will break those obsidian blocks. They will all fall down into a water stream and will collect below it. We never made a collection because it's so fast that we don't like manual collection is the only way to keep up with it.
Wow.
Live.
Did you see the one
Dude.
exploit, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Same design.
How much is it? A couple 100,000 per hour, right?
480.
Yeah.
God,
On the one with
that's ridiculous.
It's same design as this one.
I think the fastest...
You got the 5 withers?
Oh no, this only has a single wither, but I mean you can put 5 in there if you really wanted to. Yodalf built both of these.
It's already like fast enough.
Yeah, it's already.
Do you guys all have pumpkin? Yeah, you guys probably don't have pumpkin blur. So watch it with all of these.
Does the Nether portal thing work like over here?
Yeah,
it'll drop you out on the spawn portal, not the Nether side.
This is okay.
All right. So if you walk up to the platform, we're gonna take a left here first.
Why? That seems kind of sketchy.
There are some pumpkins if anyone needs them.
We're gonna go down here over this path.
Can't see.
F5. Easy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Third person.
So over here, I built a custom end floating thingy island, I guess. And on top of that, we put a Ender Dragon egg, and inside of here is a End Dragon egg duper.
How does it dupe it?
It dupes it by
Oh, that's that I almost
switching it
want to do
through
that.
an end portal block.
Yeah,
Somebody
there's a portal right there. Don't step in it. I stepped in it.
Oh my. You can just have portals
But, like-
everywhere.
Yeah,
How did you get
Yeah,
the
well-
block?
1.8. That was the version that was still obtainable.
This
Oh.
is so weird.
You can place them by commands also if you want to. If you want
What
to.
are these
change a little bit.
walls made out of?
Cool blocks.
The walls are out of coal and yeah.
Why does
Obsidian.
it look so weird?
It's the new Japa texture or whatever that guy's name is.
I thought you discovered a new block or something.
Nah. So yeah, that's basically what we got over here. That's what this Soul Island was built for the obtaining of Ender Dragon eggs, so we can have our full chest of it.
But the Dragon eggs don't actually do anything.
Nope,
Okay.
nope, they don't. They just look pretty.
Okay.
Wait, do they align things in sword systems or not on Bedrock?
No, because they decided everything has to have a full hitbox, basically.
Oh my god. What are they doing? Oh, that's.
How do you? Do they just really not want people to play technical Bedrock or something?
I don't think so.
They don't.
Right,
want to use
let's
their
make
own
it back
block?
to where we have our
Who did you guys call them caves?
obsidian farm.
Oliver, did you ever get in, by the way?
No.
You're just watching AJ.
Yeah.
You can at least watch my stream, I guess.
All right, so
Emergency wood. What is that for?
if we walk in here, we've got our duper.
Can I take my pumpkin off of that?
What's this? Oh, that's a regenerated. Yeah, I
Yeah, when we fought the dragon, that regenerated.
So this is our a duper with a selector. So if we press the button, it will go through to a different different selection, and we basically have every single color in there.
Nice.
And got sand double.
So, what do the grindstones do?
So I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on.
Okay.
Oh, so it's
And if you look
there.
at it from the side, like where Poison is standing right now, then you can see what it's actually doing.
Grindstones have a smaller hitbox, so the sand gets pushed into the portal just ever so slightly.
Oh.
Right.
And the reason why I switched to grindstones is you cannot move grindstones with pistons.
Ah, yeah. Oh, you what?
Huh?
But you can move chest.
Well,
I guess
Yeah,
Because
but
they're
there's
part of
almost-
something, though. The grindstones have to be attached to something, so I guess they didn't want people to just break them, but they could just do the same thing that signs do.
I think it's because they're part of like the hard metal something. They're a part of like
Nah,
something that's called.
So and
something.
that's just generated like I think 2 or 3 stacks worth of concrete powder in that
Oh,
little
that's-
time.
That's
Oh.
decent.
Every cycle that a piston can do, it does like 16 powders.
Is there any way to track stats, like pick uses and other things?
Xbox Live has a built-in stat tracker.
Ah, that's useful.
But it's
Alright, so-
lifetime and not for each world.
Ooh, that's less.
So then, if we go to the end here and we'll step in this elevator.
I don't know why.
Oh wow, that looks weird.
Bubble column thing. It could have been just a little bit of water at the bottom.
Dude, this looks so weird. Is this storage for the concrete duper?
No, this is we're currently building it. And this is gonna be our main storage. This is where we're gonna have all of our resources.
There's an Enderman over here.
That's where the
Okay, how much blocks?
There's an Enderman farm. Yeah, it's an Enderman farm.
Yeah, well, we in a little minute I'm gonna update all of you into creative, because we're not watching this Enderman farm without being in creative. It will
I
lag
went up
everybody
more.
out.
Oops.
Okay, so you're
bottom and swinging the whole time.
Nah, it doesn't work like that, because then it doesn't work.
you have 4 chests. You have 4 chests. No, 8 chests per slice, right? Is it?
Yes.
And everything can have a block display.
I'm working on the storage. Please do not touch.
Yeah, I think my Java storage may work in Bedrock.
Didn't you make bedrock?
I want to give you a heads up. This Enderman farm is going to blow your Java minds. Like, it is next level.
God.
Okay.
There aren't a lot of things that I can go, oh, this is way better than the one in Java. This is one of those.
Oh, we're in creative now. We're flying over
Get
here.
as many diamonds as you can.
All right. So you gotta kind of follow me a little bit. I know if you guys got.
I can see you.
All right.
We just follow the tunnel.
Yeah, we'll follow the tunnel.
How far away is this?
It's in the
What is
in the
this?
void.
Oh, it's
Well,
covered
you
in
get to,
water.
like-
I was like, that's so
When you
weird.
fly, you're like sprinting.
Oh my, that's laggy. Why is it so laggy?
4
Uh,
seconds.
No, it's not even running.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still pretty laggy for low-end devices.
What are
I'll
force
show them.
I know it.
I have a really bad laptop and it's fine for me.
Force fields are, they're sand pushers. I don't know how to describe what they are.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, and is this gonna break in new snapshot? Because
Yeah, this farm is gonna be history. Next update. So as you can see, the mob's getting pushed. Let me spawn in a couple.
I've seen that thing used. Yeah, wow.
That's so weird.
yeah.
I wish we had that on Java. That is so cool.
That's how this one works. It also this platform right here. This is for the passive mode, and that will spawn like 12 enemies at a time until you kill them, and then we'll spawn more, and we'll keep cramming them into the bottom there. But the real magic happens when we keep following this water stream.
Okay.
Somebody stay there. Somebody stay at the farm. Otherwise, we're gonna crash this thing here.
I'll go down to the bottom. I've seen this before.
All right. So then, if you follow that tunnel, eventually leads to this AFK platform, and the AFK platform above it has a teleportation platform with fire on it, and above that it has the spawn platform, which is nothing more than endstone, scaffold, and water on top of it. Endermen will be able to spawn in there. And since we're on sim distance 4, we need to move those Endermen out 5 chunks, so they will get to the farm. So you stay over here for around 1 minute, and that will generate so many Endermen that it will start crashing, lagging the ROM too much.
I
you go
am
down
literally
there,
down here chopping as fast as I can.
I can't keep up.
So what are the
Yeah.
rates on this? How many like ender pearls?
Too many now.
It's not a, yeah. It's we never use it because it's I built this thing out of a lot of research, and it's the fastest one out there because I wanted it to be the fastest for once. And
Wait.
I never calculated the rates because you need to manually kill the enemy.
Wait, do you have You have sweeping, right?
No, that's
No?
not sweeping.
The only reason
It's
why
so
still
grainy, I can't even see anything.
You don't have sweeping edge?
No, that's
Nope.
that's the only reason why I still have Shadow Pillars.
Oh
Shredding
my.
killers are cool though.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, wait, like shovels, the tridents, like yeah.
But, like, sweeping edge makes farming mobs like that easier. Oh.
So
Why is it so laggy?
let me
But a lot of
me,
players
let me
can't
do
do
something
auto
real quick.
clickers because they're on mobile or console or whatever. So if you want to AFK farm, you need a trident killer rather than sweeping edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. How do you get in there?
I broke a block at the bottom and flew up right here.
Okay, but normally you just take the tunnel.
Yeah.
My game is so, my FPS is so. There we go.
This is also a copy of the world, so we're not too worried about breaking stuff.
Yeah, this is a creative copy.
Oh, that's strange. I can't teleport everybody at once.
And that A doesn't work?
Nope.
Yeah, were you killing these guys in creative?
That's probably the reason. I don't know.
Oh,
Man,
are
you
at
can
the
fly pretty
shulker?
fast.
Are you at the shulker thing?
Oh, I didn't even realize that you guys all left.
Is there anything more to
It's
see?
just following everybody else.
No, it's just like really, really fast. I wanted to show you guys how fast it could be,
Yeah, let's go back.
but that's okay.
How does the shulker farm
I
work?
know they
I'll
exist
guess
for
we'll yeah. If you teleport, what are they?
negative 600, 2300.
Oh, that's not bad. So how does that work? A shulker farm?
It's a custom spawner with a shulker.
What were the chords again?
Negative 600, 2300. And it's like 200 blocks in the air. And there is an end portal back, so we don't have to go all the way back to the end iron.
If you bring up your chat, you can actually teleport.
I think we
yourself
have
to
everybody,
Zundappchef.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not there. I have no idea how to TP.
Hit slash. It brings up your chat.
What's your name?
I'll TP Alu. I'll TP him.
Yeah, sure.
If I'm OP, I will. Alu, I don't know if you're.
Dying in the stream and Discord, and I'm just flying there. Oh, I guess I can now.
So, how do you get this in vanilla?
You don't.
Oh, you can't. You
We don't.
can't. So we
Oh.
needed a solution to keep our world size down, and to actually obtain shulker boxes, and instead of duping him, just straight up duping him, we wanted to have a more challenging way to do it, and nobody, as far as we knew, had designed a shulker box spawner that could handle shulker boxes. So eventually we voted on it, and this is what we had. So, all right, we'll keep the world size down, and we'll install a custom spawner, and then we'll design a farm around it.
I remember RufusAtticus and Prudy Gaming built this.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, we
So the rates are very low, but it's 100% fully AFKable, and it's a solution to a problem that we had, and this is it.
We have the same issue in Java too. We use shulker respawning, so they respawn in end cities. That way we can.
It might be nice if they added HSAs to end cities.
If I added what?
A hard-coded spawn area, and then have HSS's hard-coded spawn spots around the whole city. That way they have hard-coded spawn spots to spawn on shulkers. That way you can never clear them out.
On Bedrock, all of our structures, such as the outpost, the monument, witch hut, etc., have only spawn mobs in certain blocks. They don't just spawn generally in the structure. They spawn on a very specific XZ coordinate. So that's what he's talking about, the HSS, the hard-coded spawn spot.
Wait, shulkers can be on glass? They can teleport to glass, or?
Nope.
That's why they're not teleporting off the magma up to it.
Oh. That's so...
They can't spawn on magma?
No, they can't.
They teleport to it.
They're
Right.
spawning on the glass in the spawner, and then they're being teleported down to the magma because it's a solid block.
We have to button everything if you want to, if you would do something like that. And even in our farms, we have to have buttons everywhere, even on.
And we have to flush him as well. So, all right, let's get back to the overworld.
Oh, my game froze. It looked like you guys are just stuck in
No,
the...
what happened?
Should we go...
Yeah, go through.
I'm
Oh, yeah, I forgot I have to click escape.
I turned the rain off so we don't have lag problems.
All right, what's next? Show him the perimeter, or are we showing him the Nether Hub?
Well, we should go through the Nether Hub on the way to the perimeter. And then that way we can go back through the perimeter, go to the Guardian Farm, that kind of
Want to
stuff.
show off Cyan Acres while we're here?
We can.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Over here.
It is this direction. Follow this road. I built this road, by the way. Just FYI.
Are we staying in creative or?
Yeah, just staying in creative.
I didn't expect it to be that difficult to move in survival for me.
Well, we'll keep following the path, because alongside the path here, we're gonna have something nice.
There's a trading hall here. This is our trading hall.
Oh.
White thing?
This
What's
is
the
built.
platform for?
This is built by Yodalf. Portals on this side of the realm because of a bug. So everything over here is you.
I can't do it. Why?
I mean, we buy gear. Like, we don't. Diamonds are worthless on this realm.
Yeah.
The GUI is... oh.
Are you jealous, AJ?
No, no. The GUI feels pretty weird. But I'm jealous that they don't have the issues. Like, do you have?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Do you have issues with villagers pathfinding outside of their place? Like, if
you use portals, if you use portals in them, they will search thousands of blocks for a POI.
Like, you have this. This is so easy.
Yeah, that's why we don't have portals over here on this side of the realm.
Like, you have it so easy. We have to cancel their pathfinding with double carpets and stuff, and it's annoying. If you want to do it one wide, of course, you have to do everything. Like, you have to watch out for every bug that exists, because
I don't
break.
I don't mean to brag, but we have two of the probably Bedrock's leading village experts that play on this realm.
Oh man.
This guy here, and then Yodalf, correct?
Yeah, Yodalf, yeah.
Or not Zundapp.
And-
I looked at Zundapp because he has old guy's skin. Where's old guy?
That's me right here.
There you are.
Yeah, it's old guy and Yodalf.
Steve?
All right, so let's continue to Cyan. You know what? Screw those doors. It's a creative copy anyway.
I built this bridge here. This is my bridge.
He's very
I got
proud
tired
of
of
his
going through the
bridge.
water. I am very proud of this bridge.
Weird. There's a creeper next to your bridge. It's kind of
Cyan acres here.
whoa.
Okay.
This is our bee farm. Well, actually, it makes honey. This is our honey farm.
Where is it?
Right
Oh.
here.
It's the only
yeah.
working one on the realm.
There's
Yeah,
one
I
in
know,
the nether.
I
There's
know.
one in the nether I saw. I mean, in the end I saw. Well, the cactus farm, it's passive. It's not zero tick. I AFK here enough that it doesn't need to be zero tick. So
So you
Same for the
detect
pumpkin.
pumpkin farm here, it's passive also.
one.
Uses. I'm not a redstone guy, so I don't know if this is bud powered or however you want to describe it, but
It's more than good enough, man. It's supplying us with all the pumpkins that we need.
I mean, all of these roads are literally have jack-o'-lanterns under them. All of this lit up area, that's all jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh, this is an iron farm.
Yeah, this is an iron farm. This is one of the 3 iron farms on the realm.
How fast
It
is
also
this?
has a built-in creeper farm.
So this 40 iron an hour average.
Yeah, this farm does about 40 iron an hour.
Is that good?
That is currently the best that there is possible on Bedrock.
Nice.
40 per hour.
Can you not stack it somehow? Like, make many of them?
You can stack up to 4 with simulation distance 4 and
Wait.
8 with simulation distance 6.
Are the villagers in water for a reason? Like,
Yes.
they're in-
So that at nighttime they don't aggro and delink from their beds. Iron farms are built around the center of a village, and the center of a village is the first claimed bed.
Wait, so you have actually like villages in Bedrock?
Yes. This is a village right here. You're standing in the middle of a village.
Damn. Okay.
And above this is a creeper farm. It's I mean, you can punch a hole in and look at it because this is a creative copy, but there's a creeper farm above it.
I feel blind. I just noticed that this thing says Cyan Acres on the side.
Yeah.
First thing I know.
We have
That got added like
a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks.
yeah.
We have a storage area over here. This
So
is
the
my
portals are
horse.
for the farm.
This is my horse barn. Just random stuff like that. Flower farm over here.
Yeah, flower farm is nice. I don't. You guys don't have a flower farm like these. Do we have anything in it so we can show them how
There's a
that
creeper
works?
in there.
Yeah. It's great.
Flower farm.
Oh,
I don't know if there's bone meal in it or not. There probably is.
What? I've
Wait, you guys have a dot? No, you don't have a dot. You have like a cross for dust.
Well, Java's getting the same thing.
Yeah, getting.
What?
But you also get the dot that you can just change back and forth.
Hold on. I don't even see the flowers grow. I just see them get broken.
That's how fast it is.
so we
Wait.
bone meal one flower in the middle, and then that will transfer it up 1 layer, and that will only grow that type of flower.
Oh, that
So-
is cool.
So we have like one specific type of flower farm. Specific. You just change out the flower and you get yourself your dye.
Right here underneath, if you come underneath, you can see the flower. And if you bone meal that flower, it grows up there. You place the flower you want right there, and they end up in the chest.
What?
The texture on the redstone torch is really weird.
It seems
Yeah, I
like
feel like it's the old one.
unfair.
This is really-
It's because they just stretch the torch texture.
Where's the off button for this old guy?
It's not actually a tilted torch. It's
Yeah, I see.
This right here is where I obtained the bubble column
How?
with a silk touch pickaxe and a water bucket.
No.
I don't think you can show it.
I doubt I would be able to do it. I don't have a water bucket on me, first of all, but...
You're creative.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I am in creative.
There you go.
You bubble got what? Hold on. That doesn't seem fair.
I doubt you'll be able to do it that easily because it's quite of
Oh, I need a silk touch pickaxe. I only have a...
Wait, you can have a... That seems
So you guys can silk touch basically like any block.
Any block that generates and
Oh, you can do that.
How do you get the portals? That's what I want to know.
Oh, there is a video.
Those
Wait.
blocks. Really?
I don't remember how I did it. It involves a torch. Let me see, get a torch.
Wait, is there a...
Is it still there?
I'm seeing it still there.
Yeah, I do too.
It's still there.
For me, there's no water, but just bubble columns.
This is the machine I did it on. I honestly don't remember how I did it, but we picked at it for about an hour, and then we finally got a couple.
Okay.
What? Are they useful for anything?
Yeah,
We used them in the Nether Hub.
they can have water in Nether. Like
No. Oh my.
Yes.
That's what frosted ice is for.
It's frosted ice.
Also,
That you get from frosted
Wait,
ice.
you can obtain frosted ice in Bedrock?
there is one more trading hall to see in Cyan Acres, and then there's really nothing else to see over here. If you
Okay.
come back this way behind the barn here,
Obtaining
There's still a nice
frosted
building to show off.
Yes, it is. But obtaining
That is
frosted ice
insane.
You mine this down.
yeah,
Pretty
all
bad.
this was done in survival.
Yeah.
I did probably 80% of this terraforming in Cyan Acres.
Terraforming's a pain.
These are iron blocks, in case you didn't know.
I don't think they're here yet.
Oh,
I got the key.
we are at 670, negative 260.
How many hours of AFK for these iron blocks?
I couldn't even tell you.
A lot. Do you get like
Oh.
3 per hour?
Yeah, it's a lot of AFK. But
Oh,
me and DrJanCyan, we wanted to flex on everybody, so we built that iron blocks.
Oh, imagine
But like 40 an hour, isn't it faster to just go mining?
Yes.
Like I hate to say that, but
Probably, but I was AFK around in the area because I was terraforming anyway, so...
I would never imagine to flex with iron blocks.
yeah. Most people
Well,
build
we
out of
do.
iron block and
I mostly, when I see like some leftover iron in chests somewhere or in shulker, I just throw them on the floor and let them despawn.
We don't have that luxury. Iron is precious. The most valuable. It's the most valuable thing there is.
Hey, old guy, where did
Like-
that little fella on top of your head go?
I don't know.
got rid of him.
Oh, did he? Oh, I was gonna leave him. Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to spawn.
That's everything at Cyan Acres. This was the one of the original trading halls.
So is this like the first like project area?
No, this is just mainly me and DrJanCyan. When I started, there wasn't. I just went over here in the wilderness and just started building on my own.
Oh, there's a village over here. Oh yeah, never mind. Villager trading hall. Yeah.
Yeah, this village became that iron farm and became this trading hall. They're over 100 blocks apart, so
I really want to see the water in the Nether.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, there's no actual water, it's just the bubble columns themselves.
But
and they'd like move you up.
Hold up. Let's wait for.
Oh, I went
Oh.
through.
I guess.
I forgot I would
yeah,
go
we'll
through it
let-
instantly in creative.
So
Oh my.
this is our Nether Hub that we just finished.
There's an end portal here.
Yeah.
Oh my.
oh, I saw that on Discord.
90% of the building. Zundapp did the other 10%.
You gotta tell it differently. I designed the whole thing, and then
Yeah.
I gave him a whole bunch of resources, and then Poison built everything.
Do you have connected textures in Bedrock, like connected glass?
What's in here? I activated.
No, we don't.
There's like a trap room in here. I activated a tripwire and. I swear I heard potions go off.
Oh, can somebody move Torch? He's in general voice chat.
The
Like our friend Torch?
Yeah,
Oh man.
he's cool.
No, that's debatable.
the tripwires were just there to stop the vines from going into the Nether Hub.
So do you use this as like a place of travel?
Yeah, we like I said, we literally like last week or something like that. We finished this. So now we gotta put in all the roads and that kind of stuff. But we're waiting on that until 1.16 hit, and then we're gonna reset the Nether, and then we're gonna reclaim a bunch of chunks, just like the Nether Hub.
Oh, how do you travel? Is it just ice path?
Well, piston bullets.
Yeah?
Not yet.
Piston bolts are slow.
Oh, what?
In my opinion,
Are they slower on Bedrock?
Yeah.
40 blocks per second isn't really too slow, but
All right, lower floor. If you guys could come down there. All right, so we're gonna go over here.
don't mind the pearl that's in stasis.
Okay.
Where?
Math.
There's there's portal.
Okay.
It's creative, so it doesn't matter.
I know it just looks. I think I crashed.
It's taking a while to go through the portal.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
That's because it's raining. I turned the rain back off.
All right. Yep.
Is this your big one?
Yep.
You can't even see from.
Nope.
This is view distance.
I think it's close to being.
Oh, somebody needs to
I'm
say
still
nether
I'm
side for the
I'm
silver.
still very proud of this sprint.
Oh, that's a nice perimeter.
You use the world leader.
Yeah, he's the world leader.
Wait, the bedrock is like... No, wait, what's the floor? Stone bricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, stone brick
Is it
slabs.
breaking the bedrock, or...
Yeah, it's
Can-
down to bedrock.
Oh, okay.
Can you break bedrock on? Sure you can.
They
Yeah, we can
mine
break bedrock.
All right. So
we can obtain it as an
on,
item.
Of course.
Yeah.
let's start at the witch. Witch only. So we've got here the witch, and on top of that here we've got a
Witch farm.
trident killer. Yeah. So this witch hut only has one HSA, so that means there's only one spot for a witch to spawn.
What?
That's kind of tough.
And well, the rates aren't too good, but like this is the max rate that you can get on a witch farm. I
The
think somebody
way-
took the trident.
The way structures spawn in bedrock is each chunk that a structure is in, if it's in more than one chunk, you get an additional spawn spot. However, witch huts are never in more than one chunk, so they only have a single spawn spot. Unlike on Java, where y'all can have multiple witches spawn, it spawns in a single block.
So yeah, so they spawn on that little spot, and then they'll fall down into a trident killer, and that will pick up all the loot and put them in a bulk storage down below. So on the side of it, because we have to be effective on Bedrock in the way we do things, we have a iron farm and a trading hall in one, and this is currently the trading hall where we get all of our tools.
This is the same type of iron farm that you saw at Cyan Acres. I built both of them.
So all of our tools are now coming from this location here, and I'm still trying to convert the good ones, the bad ones to good ones, which takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. And the way I do that is I'll use convert zombies, and a zombie will follow you into any hole or whatever, and then you just trap them in there, and then potion of weakness and an apple to cure them. And that's how I convert all of them and test them until they have a good trade. And once they got a good trade, I won't replace them anymore, unless another villager got a better trade, and then I'll kill the one that's worst. There's already like a good I think 30-40 hours on this trading hall here.
See, the golems spawn in a 16 by 6 by 16 area around the center bed. So they spawn 3 blocks below the beds, and then, of course, the level of bed, and then right here.
You still gotta fix it.
I've been beta testing for like 2 weeks now, so I haven't had a chance to get on.
Wow,
On the other hand, I still have not finished converting all of them. So it doesn't really matter.
Thought I saw pretty fast iron farm. I think it was like 300 per hour per bedrock.
Yeah, in the 1.16 we get that.
Yeah,
no, it's at 116 with 3,000.
Wait, if you have a hopper and on top of the hopper is a container, let's say another hopper, is it?
Yeah,
Will the hopper below pick it up?
No. The hopper's a full block, so you'd have to try with a chest, but I've already tested that.
I think they made the hoppers not a full block in 1.16.
Yeah, there's...
Yes.
Wait, would they pick it up if it wasn't full block?
Like the funnel part of it is no longer a full block.
Oh yeah, there's multiple droppers there. You can just see them because you can see through the water.
All right, so next to this, to the witch hut, we've got a general mob farm. It was our first mob farm, and it's still our sole provider of gunpowder at the moment. It also has a witch hut in it that we use to kill witches with. So this thing also produces witches, but you cannot load both at the same time. That's why that changed in, I believe, 1.10, that you couldn't load both of them in at once.
Oh, right.
So basically, it's just it spawns every single mob. In the middle, there's snow golems shooting spiders, so they will try and get them, and they'll fall down. Any stuck mobs will have the same fate, and eventually, because of the drop height, they will fall down onto a magma field covered in carpet. The reason why carpet is sometimes like a jockey on a spider will spawn, and then that creature will just sit there and do nothing. If it's just magma, and if it's carpet on top, it won't do that.
Okay.
If the jockey dies, like the spider dies, and the skeleton doesn't move, if he lands on magma, he won't take damage unless there's carpet. So the carpet is there in case, so it'll make him move. And once he moves, he'll take damage.
And then all of it is collected by minecarts and then put in another one of those storage systems that we have.
What's this thing in the center do with the big nether portals?
All right, so Yeah, let's switch to that farm. So you guys got gold farms that's nice and all, but we've got forced in gold farms. Let me turn this machine on. It's laggy, so
Fast tick.
well, you guys want to use the fire update ticker, or you guys want to do flint and steel mode?
I don't mind anything.
Which one's cooler?
Yeah, both are the same. The one of them creates more pending ticks than the other.
So
what we do is we turning on and off portals, and that will force pigmen to spawn, and then we'll collect all of those pigmen into chambers where we have trident killers, and that will kill the pigmen and give us the loot.
how does it force pigmen to spawn?
By on Bedrock Edition, when you light a portal, it's got a chance of spawning a pigman or
okay.
multiple. And was discovered by 77 Tigers.
Okay. It's actually cool. How
Some
fast-
people call this zero tick, but it's not. It's just you're just fast ticking the portals. You can't zero tick them.
Oh,
Be careful not to go through the portals. It will cause massive linking issues.
okay.
There is no designated portal on the other side.
We do have to kill them with the trident, or like full damage wouldn't work, or
Yeah, it would, but it doesn't give you XP. Like we use this as a massive amount of XP. So you can get like 30 levels in like what 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
Even
something like that. It's approximately that.
That's pretty quick.
I use the Guardian farm, but
I believe these are currently, if you have them on a server, the fastest way to gather XP. It outdoes even a Guardian farm.
okay.
Wow. Better than Enderman farm?
It's not better than the Enderman farm in terms of XP, but you cannot kill the Enderman fast enough.
Yeah.
So it is. Technically, the Enderman farm can now produce about every single mob that we have, but there's no way of killing him. So yeah, this is like our fast gold farm. It's not our best gold farm.
No, that's for later. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, that's for a little later. So and then if you go outside, we've got this big green barn that me and old guy started.
the danger barn.
Yeah. And the danger barn is a creeper only farm that drops creepers into portals and those portal tiles. And then those creepers will end up in the Nether, of course.
I'll make a day so you can see.
How do you make
Yeah.
it? How do you make? Oh, okay. I see it now. Never mind.
These platforms, I think I went blind on them once. It's so tedious to build them.
Why is it trapdoor every second, or every second block? Why are the trapdoors not everywhere?
That's so spiders don't spawn.
What is the requirement for spider to spawn?
2 by 1.
The
A
buttons,
spider just spawned.
the buttons down at the bottom will block the creeper spawns. So
Wait,
why
I just
put
know.
why put a trapdoor above that?
Yeah, currently stuff is spawning, but that's on the most bottom block because we've not. I have not put the portals everywhere yet.
Okay.
How hard are the portals to get?
They're currently not too hard to get, but we still dupe them.
You can kind of do this in Java, not with portal blocks, but with suppression. A lot more difficult to do, probably.
Not probably.
So once this, probably once this is finished, we can actually get out the TNT that I need. On the left here, there's a TNT stack. In there's another witch hut.
Okay.
So this is a quad witch perimeter?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the
can't
witch
use
hut. This is right next to the spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So that's why we do. That's why the witch hut is there. Because of the quad witch hut perimeter. And then next to the danger barn, we've got our slime generator. And this thing is built by one of our admins, Tom Bogire, or in-game Yoyan. And it makes use of, again, the nether portal tiles. But this is supplying all of our slime. And it's been supplying all of our slime for a long time.
What are the rates on this?
Ridiculous.
Oh my.
It looks incomplete. Am I wrong on that?
It is incomplete, but like already it's outproducing like anything that we have.
Wow. Yeah, that
Because
would...
it's instant teleportation, so they instantly get taken out of the mob cap that we have over here, and then they will get teleported to the nether. So you can't actually see these farms perform, because as soon as it spawns, it will directly be into a portal, and that will take them out of cap. So it's just ridiculously fast.
They just flash in and out of existence.
Yep. And then if you do it like 2-player, then the other side will constantly have a trident killer loaded, which kills those slimes. And then there's this little satellite flying next to it, and inside of that satellite is a portal-based witch farm.
The good thing about Bedrock is that you can AFK with a phone or whatever. Like you can use almost any device, so you can AFK on both sides of the dimension.
Yeah.
But you
Right.
can have multiple instances running.
On your PC, yeah. But you can have a phone running and your PC, or your PC and your Xbox, or your Xbox and your phone, or all three.
Phones.
Yeah.
This
So,
is crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, we've got some tech here at this perimeter, but we still have more crazy stuff than this.
I mean, we haven't
But
shown
this
the
is big.
quad iron farm. We haven't shown the raid farm, the fish farm, the guardian farm. We haven't shown any of those.
Nether
Yeah.
perimeter.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
go back to
another
the nether.
perimeter.
There's this small portal sitting in the corner. You can use that one.
What does that one link to?
Don't go through the portals at any of the farms, because you'll end up in a trident killer.
We won't die.
Well, obviously, but you also won't be where everyone else is.
Oh, never mind. This thing now linked to the to a trident killer. I guess
We can just.
I will break the floor a little bit. That way you can get out.
Oh, the trident.
All right, what's
stuck
next?
Under the floor.
Nether perimeter, or we'll do like
Yeah.
another flex.
Let's see, either Nether perimeter or do you want to say the Wither killer?
Yeah, I wanna let him. Wither killer for last. Yeah.
That sounds like
Let's do your raid farm.
I don't know which direction it is.
I do. It's
Okay.
It's through my little tunnel over here.
So bottom floor.
Yes.
Yeah, bottom floor in the corner here. I'll wait for you.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been on in 2 weeks, so I don't know my way around the hub yet.
Well, I'll teleport you. Oh, I've not seen this tunnel yet. This thing is awesome.
I'm falling poison. He seems to know.
Any farm I've ever used, I know exactly where it's at.
Oh, okay, I know where I'm at now. Well, very nice. I like the. Okay.
I plan on changing the concrete out for blackstone in 116.
Once
All right,
again,
now we follow the path.
because it's a village, we don't have portals at the farm. Also, the portal would be in the middle of the nether perimeter, so we don't have portals.
Is everybody getting here?
Hmm?
Oh my. Do you dig this?
Zundappchef did the perimeter here. He did all that work. I built the tower.
No, this isn't dug, is it? It's just ground level. Right.
Well, he flattened it. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's just still fair.
Okay, so
So this is 9 by 9. So you don't need more than that. It's 9 by 9. So this is the minimal perimeter size.
Now, fly to the top. I want to explain how this farm works. This is a villager here. This is a separate village at the top here. And this is what's known as the dump village. Now, if we go back to the bottom.
Oh my. Long fall.
Yeah, it's really long. Just punch a hole in the wall. There used to be an outpost right here. It got reduced to this single spot right here. The pillagers spawn in here, are killed by the trident killer.
And that gives you bad omen.
Gives you bad omen. When I get bad omen, this villager here will have a raid. But because there's no blocks for the raid to spawn on, the raid will start at the top of the world trying to find blocks to spawn on. We'll spawn in the upper village, becoming village dwellers, and instantly will wipe the wave. It'll instantly click to the next wave.
what are the raids?
The rates of this are between 2,000 and 2,500 emeralds per hour.
Old guy, it started.
Oh, did it? Okay.
I was the last person to use this farm to show.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. You can see the raid bar as it fills up. It instantly clicks to the next wave. I designed this. This is my baby.
Okay.
It's mighty impressive.
Very.
My sorting system over here needs a little work. I don't think it's actually working correctly. I'm not a redstone guy, so I'm redstone stupid.
I mean, it's working fine. It's moving all the stackables to one place, and all the unstackables are being kept in one spot. So.
I'm a villager guy.
So what we do is there's this, I don't know how it is in the Java version, but most people specialize into categories, and Old Guy and Yodalf are like specialized in village stuff.
Nice.
I mean, this right here will sit here and just run and run and run, raid after raid after raid, as fast as the raid bar can go.
It's actually faster than witch farms farming witches.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's
And
a
this is-
version. Yeah, this is the slow version. There's a stacked version that has 7 villages, and it does like 21,000 emeralds an hour.
Oh my. Yeah, that's a lot.
They're raid farms in Java.
That's Java numbers.
Yeah, this is the slow
That
version.
can be beat because if you look at exploit, Yodalf built 11 stacked villages over there, so you can just keep stacking.
Wow. Our raid farm is 20k, or supposedly 20k.
This is about anywhere from about
Wait, do you get looting?
by
on it?
lag and stuff. It's really limited by.
Yeah, you get looting. If you
You hold a looting
are
sword,
the
right?
one that threw the trident, then the only thing you have to do is hold the looting sword.
Wait, what?
That's.
And
You
that'll
can
apply.
stand here and take a nap. You can just go take a nap and it will just make emeralds all day.
Okay.
AJ's like, oh, sleeping? I like that.
No auto clicker needed.
This seems a lot more usable than what we have in Java.
Ours is-
Lag and vexes.
The
Oh,
worst thing is that
You
the
want
worst thing is that they like patched stackable raid farms in Java in new version. So we're gonna be limited to one
Are you
village now.
sure?
Yeah, because
I didn't know about that.
because they now have to pathfind like to the they now have to pathfind to the workstation, and they can't have multiple one villager like 3 villagers can't have one workstation. So that broke it. It's changes.
No, I don't think it will.
Well,
The fact that they can't take a workstation during raid might break it.
Yeah.
It might
well,
not.
now they can actually. It works differently. They won't, but that's moting.
What are we talking about? Sorry, I had to mute my mic and stuff there for a second.
AJ thinks they fixed our stacking raid farm for 116, but Nalo does not think so.
I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't tested the stacking rate form yet.
They just made another.
No, our Java edition.
Yeah, they made another changes to villagers, and it's too. Like I mean,
AJ's had some fun
if it
times
works-
with villagers.
It works well, but it's moting. What is the?
I mean, the fun thing for me is the fact with these trident killers is the fact that you can just swap them out for like 100 arrows and it'll still work.
That sounds more fun.
It is. It's laggier, but it's fun.
Okay.
Where
Alright,
to
that's-
now?
Guardian farm probably.
Yeah, let's. You guys, you sure? Because if we go that way, like we also go to the gold farm. You know. I don't know if you guys want to save that for last or the wither.
I don't mind. I don't.
We don't
Let's
know.
do another perimeter.
So back to the portal.
I think nether perimeter is a nice one to do now, and then we'll do our spawner cluster.
Where's everybody?
I'm going
Oh,
to.
you're in the Nether. Okay. Which direction?
All right, this way. We'll wait a little bit until everybody bunches here together.
I mean, technically it's right in front of us, but there's no hole.
Yeah, we'll go to the corner here.
So you used the world leader here too?
Yes, this is where I more or less developed the way of the way my world leader works. I had world leaders way before that, but my method is different from any other.
What is this?
So this is a 10 by 10 perimeter.
It looks
And-
a lot bigger because
The Nether, yeah.
and
Nether fog. I'm still used to having that turned off.
So over here we get this is a Nether Fortress. So Nether Fortresses, you guys know what that is. They've got HSSs. So if you're on top here, whenever you see one of those quartz blocks with a piece of glass on top of it, under there is a HSS. So that will spawn mobs in a fortress, and then we'll kill those with trident killers. And that includes wither skeletons. So this is where we get all of our wither skulls.
how did the trident skull work? Like, do you have to shoot them down there every time you want to use it, or?
No, you just leave them here. And since this is now for XP, we'll run them. Doesn't matter who it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, it does depending on whether or not you want looting.
Oh, very true, but that's not really needed.
either here.
I AFK'd here for about 2 hours and only got about 6 skulls compared to the normal with looting that Cyan gets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's extremely detrimental for it to not be yours for looting.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, the numbers, it doesn't make sense, but it's only supposed to
How
be
much does it make, old guy? I think you know, right?
I actually don't know. I think he said 28 skulls an hour or something like that. I would have to double check that though. I mean, let me double check it real quick.
Yeah, I think it's more, much more than that.
I thought it was almost a stack an hour. Not a stack. That's a bad number.
I believe it's like almost a double chest an hour.
Oh, and
I don't know.
in total items, yeah, that sounds about right.
Now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got crazy rates as far as getting where the skulls and this is where we get all of our coal and our blaze rods as well. Bone blocks, everything. This is actually a very, very good farm if you want to loot.
So it's just so you have one place where they spawn, and then you push them into the trident killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
All right, I went and looked on this video. 16 stacks per hour of skulls.
16 stacks?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
With loading?
Yes, with looting.
Also, this is a special farm here as well. This is the very first, like the first one ever, Nether Fortress farm on Bedrock Edition.
17 per minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's really high end on Java standards. Like, there is some, but not many that reach those numbers.
Like, right now, if you would like to get like at least 11 per minute, you would have to do crazy.
This isn't even the fastest.
Mobs, yeah, these mobs spawn in an exact block. So we don't have to sweep them into an area. Like, they spawn exactly and fall right into the trident killer. That's why it's so fast.
Okay.
So on
5 per minute.
On another server that a couple of us are on, called TechRock, we got like, I believe, double the amount of spawning spots for the same money area.
Wait, and they spawn in the minecart, like in the chest minecart, or where do they?
They spawn there and they get instantly pushed into the trident killer. That's why the minecart is there. So they get pushed and they don't stay there just hanging out.
Mobs will spawn with their head in glass, and if they spawn with their head, it will push them off of the block. So they are instantly pushed off of the block by the glass that's in their head. They will spawn with glass in their head, and it'll push them into that trident killer.
So mobs in Bedrock can spawn in other entities, or like if you have full room with armor, something spawn there.
Some mobs can spawn in herds, but if you can block spawns with an entity, yes, you can block it with an armor stand or a minecart or just whatever. Yeah, you can block a spawn with an entity.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything wrong, but I believe that is changing in 1.16. Because I suggested that we would put a whole bunch of armor stands under our Nether Hub, so there wouldn't be any gas spawning in there. And I think somebody said that would be useless since it would change in 1.16 anyway.
I think the thing in 1.16 is that they no longer count towards the cap. The armor stands don't count towards the mob cap.
They do right now they do.
Currently, armor stands count towards the global mob cap. Yeah, of 200.
Oh my. Okay.
200 total. Yeah. Yeah, 200 total mobs is the number of mobs you can have loaded at one time.
Oh,
And after that, nothing will spawn, except for extreme cases of portals. And you can breed mobs and spawners, but no natural spawning mobs will spawn the 200.
oh my god.
So the thing with this perimeter is as well, old guy and DrJanCyan, they started hand digging this, like all of it they wanted to do by hand, and they started it out, and I started feeling bad for him, so I decided to start helping him with the bombing. But still, there was these huge lakes of lava, and more or less that's all old guy clearing it out with just filling it in by sand.
We hand dug the one chunk all the way around. It's a 10 by 10, so we dug about, let's see, like about 40 chunks or so. Like, I guess it'd be like 38 chunks that we hand dug. And then we filled in the lava, and then of course Zundappchef bombed out the rest. Took about 10 days, I think, is what it took to dig this.
Yeah.
And then the walls that you see, I don't know when we put them up, like a couple of weeks ago, a month or two ago, something like that.
Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. About a month, maybe.
I'm already used to them. So yeah, so this farm is literally a piece of history, since it was the first.
I mean, he built this in survival for his video for this farm. I mean, this is the original farm of this type.
Oh.
Most people do it in creative, all their work first, you know, but not DrJanCyan. He did everything in survival.
You can put signs on torches. I don't know if we can do that, but I don't think we can.
We're all at the top edge here, and then we'll go watch a spider cluster.
That's the wrong corner.
All the corners look the same.
Where you at? I saw somebody dwelling down here.
I'm behind you. Oh.
There you are.
There's...
It was old guy, I think.
It was me. I do it wrong every time, but just head towards 0, 0.
The netherrack pillar in relation to the farm is where you go. I think
Not gonna lie, I like.
sitting there.
Oh no,
Right.
this is really annoying. Okay.
That's fish farm.
Yeah, I guess we'll go fish farm.
Okay.
Up top floor. You're flying, so it won't send you flying up.
So this was the first major farm that we did. Well, I did.
We're going in our world, okay.
And this is called Sky Perimeter. So what you used to do, what we do is we make a 9x9 platform, and that will block all of the fish spawns below, because they will not spawn in caves, only on surface. And then on top of this, we make a new ocean where they can spawn, and then we have that ocean be covered in magma, so they have all bubble columns. So fish spawn and directly get sucked down, by the bubble columns, and they get killed. And then minecarts pick that up and deposit it into chests.
This will be breaking in 1.16, but we'll have to make it into a checkerboard of block, magma, block, magma, block, magma.
Oh, 판단.
But this is the oldest farm that we have. Like, we've got no older farm than this.
펌도 잘, 그래서 합니다.
Don't ask me what the rates are because it's I don't know.
It's a lot of fish and bones per hour.
Wait, they drop bones?
Yep. And it's also a an ink sac farm.
Okay. Passive bone farm. I have not
So it's
seen-
not our only passive mob farm because we also got a mushroom farm.
I mean, like, I don't know of a way to get bones in Java with passive mobs.
I mean, you get bone meal from fishes.
Yeah, but that's bone meal. I mean,
What other
you
uses
will
do
craft
bones?
it into.
Yeah.
Taming wolves.
Kill a skeleton.
Yeah, but it's not.
Not like we have like thousands of bones in storage.
Yeah.
Over there in Cyan Acres, there's probably about 30 double chests of bone blocks
Oh my!
from the Nether Fortress farm.
And there's a double chest nearly full of shulkers of bone blocks at the fortress farm itself. It's like missing maybe 12 stacks or 12 shulkers.
So I guess next up is the spider spawner.
Yeah, and then we should do Guardian Farm and Mushroom Farm.
Yeah, we'll do guardian farms after that, and the gold, and then the wither.
So where do we go?
Down
That way,
down.
follow. Yeah.
What?
That boat went
What?
flying
How does that happen?
because they keep momentum after they leave the ice.
But the momentum is so okay.
So where are we going? This way?
This way over here. Sorry.
I need a boat.
Just here, take one.
It's top floor.
Let's do overworld only guardian farm. That explains it better than overworld.
I need, okay. Yeah.
Oh, where do we stop? Oh, here's the.
Oh man, no.
Yeah, I don't
Wait, FPS
tend
gonna
not
die?
to do those.
Oh,
Yep,
no.
that way.
I don't like. The controls are so weird. I have different keybinds on Java, and I'm too lazy to change them.
So what you got over here is I wanted to make this into my base, so I drained the whole ocean monument on the inside. I put up conduits, and this monument is a HSA, so it's a hard-coded spawning spot area. Each kelp plant that reaches all the way to the surface over here is a HSS, so it's a spawn spot for guardians to spawn in. And if you go inside of the monument, you have a trident killer at each one of the spawning spots that these guardians can spawn. So a guardian spawns, and the trident killer kills it, and we'll get both XP and the loot from it. All of that just in the overworld.
A ocean monument has 25 HSAs, hard-coded spawn areas, because it extends into 25 chunks. So in each chunk, you will have a HSS or a hard-coded spawn spot. So it only spawns in 25 XZ locations.
How do you find those spots?
They're the same for each ocean monument. So the only thing you have to do is you got to find out where that is.
Can
By just counting them out, we've got just like a map. There will be the same at every single ocean monument. So the only thing you have to do is follow the map.
can I get in creative? I got disconnected.
There you go.
Thanks.
And as you can see, all of it gets flushed into water streams. You're getting XP at the moment, and all of our stuff should all go into storage. That should be up top here, but I've not been here for a long while.
What did you say the rates were on this?
I don't know. It's slightly less than a normal overworld only farm because we don't use every single spot. We've got a couple blocked. Because of design, I only wanted to do the inside. I didn't want to use every single spot that there was. I never tested the rates on this, but I should. It currently also has a bug where we could increase efficiency, but I gotta ask other people because I'm not an expert on mob farming. But these are quite effective. You get a lot of XP out of these. That's mainly the biggest source of it. So it's pretty cool. The way we block the spawning spots on the outside is we put the kelp in the exact spawning spot, and that will block it all the way to the top. And we do the same now on the outside. So we transfer all the spawns to the inside because that will be the only spot that has water where it can spawn a guardian. So it's got a lot of mechanics involved with it. And like I said, I don't really know the rates. I think it's like 40k items an hour.
Yeah, Kenneth do his overworld guardian farm. It does 47,000 drops per hour. Is what his YouTube channel lists.
Yeah, so this should do under that because you don't use every single spawn spot, and we've got something with them being in caves. I would say, yeah, like 40, maybe 35, 40k, something like that an hour. But we've got better. So if you guys all come back on top and let's go through the portals, we'll show you much better. We'll straight go to the fastest possible design. Nope. There we go. This is the fastest possible design. So try and make it down that scaffold, and I'll start loading the overworld.
Here, I'll load the overworld.
For sure.
Killer here was specially designed for this farm to handle it.
Yeah, the old Trident Killer wasn't up to it, and they would spill out into the hall of the Nether. It was terrible.
What are the rates on this one?
Out of my head, 130,000.
Wow.
It's also the fastest, like, after the fourth portal tick update farms with the pigmen. This is the second fastest on getting XP an hour. It's 150,000 of 150k XP an hour.
Wow.
So that beats like everything that Java has in XP values.
Yeah, I think so. I think best we have is 120.
So the way this works is in the overworld, we took the highest possible spawning spot for the guardians, and we put portals there. Not even portal blocks, portals. and as soon as they spawn in the world, they get transferred to the Nether, and that's where we kill them. And there's no cap on that. Like it will keep doing this without any effort.
This is built based on Kenneth Dude's design. That's who designed it.
Chef, I think some tridents are missing, and it's building up to new guardians.
Yep, probably.
Yeah, it might be. I think there's only one. Old guys in the overworld.
Wait, so what is the XP rate?
I just left the overworld. I don't want to crash the realm.
150,000 K XP an hour.
In vanilla, if you try to, you can get 180,000 XP per hour with guardians.
That's not
slightly high. But you have to use potions.
So let's somebody stay here. So this trident killer can handle it, and then we'll move into the overworld so you guys can see the farm.
Are we going? I went to the overworld. Are we going to the overworld?
Yeah, just to go to the overworld and take off, and then we'll look at it from a distance, because we actually don't really want to load that thing.
I threw in a bunch more tridents.
So yeah, this basically it. It's a bunch of portals in the exact spot, and that's it. That's the whole farm. There's no spawn proofing. Nothing else. That's it.
They spawn right in the portal.
They spawn next to the portal, but they get like because their bounding box is big enough, they will touch the portal as well when spawning in. So they're actually one block over, but that doesn't keep them from not going into the portal, and it's all instantly. So our AFK spot is just right here. That way we can load all of them.
Okay.
So the rates are about double to triple, something in between there from our overworld only Guardian farm, because they get taken away instantly instead of the slow and tedious process of killing them by trident. And this farm is, I believe, 2 months after we started the whole round.
The lag is getting real over here.
All right, we'll get back.
I have, like, you mean FPS or? I have 100 FPS right now, or 90.
That's normal behavior. I threw in about 15 extra tridents to deal with the build up.
That explains it then, because like you can see the mobs just stop. They would just freeze. The extra tridents explains it. It's fine.
So that's Guardian farms on Bedrock Edition. At least that's the way how we farm them. There's other ways, but this is the fastest.
Until somebody figures out something groundbreaking, but probably won't.
You guys want to go quad iron farm?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, all that way.
This will be breaking in 1. No, actually, I think he updated it. But I was going to say the old version. Oh, did he not update it all the way? It'll be breaking in 1.16. We'll have to update it a little bit to add workstations and stuff like that.
So it's the same thing as everywhere, but stacked, right? Or
Yep, stacked so we can have as many as possible in the simulation distance. In the middle, it also has a creeper farm that used to convert all the creepers into records.
Yeah, this is the disk farm.
I see you also got a fish farm over here.
I thought it was a squid farm.
What are the rates on the iron farm?
Because it brings both. Iron farm should be
It's about 150, 160 an hour.
Yeah.
Between the four of them.
That's so much work for so little iron.
Yeah, it really is. But
That's not even.
How laggy is one
It's
of
not
the
that much.
farms? Like, if you would have like 15 of those farms, would it be significant, like lag? Or
iron farms require a player to be present, like all mobs. You can only have so many. Like the max is 8, but you have to be on more than 6 plus simulation distance. But realms are only 4, so we can only have 4 iron farms total. Because a player has to be present. So you have to be within. On 4 chunks, you have to be within simulation distance horizontally, and you have to be within 44 blocks vertically. So you can only load 4 at a time on a realm. That's why we don't have.
Each iron farm has how many? 20 villages.
Yeah, 20 villagers.
So over here, you already got 80 villages, and the mob cap is 200. So you fill up the mob cap really fast with it as well.
I feel bad. We only need 3 villagers to start iron farm.
Yeah, the iron farm will really screw the mob farmer. So I mean, you got to run one or the other. You got to pick your battle here. This is what we're saying. Mojang goes out of its way to nerf like everything. If you find a way around it, they find a way to nerf you on the other end. So it just is what it is.
Okay, I'm quite happy how 1.16 is turning for Java now.
And we're also quite happy on the iron rates that we're getting for 1.16 as well. So, But like when everybody on Java explains about their iron rates, I'm like, oh man, they still got it good. They got it so good. Yeah, because we're doing 40 on each farm.
If you don't use the end gateway trick, you can get 4,000 really easy. It's not that hard.
Even with our update, we don't get that.
We put them in spawn chunks, and we just let it run with no players for like 2 months.
If you send an iron golem to the Nether, it doesn't unload him from the village. In fact, the game will punish you. It will be 20 minutes before another iron golem spawns. You can't do that. Like the mechanics aren't even similar at all.
Yeah. We don't even need players present. We can just make an iron farm in Overworld and have portal loaders here.
We don't have spawn chunks or any of that stuff.
Oh, we can use spawn chunks for that, but if you don't want them in spawn chunks, then you can just chunk load them with portals, and you don't need a player. It's so easy for us. This would be really pain to work with that less iron.
The only other thing on this hallway, I think, is the mushroom farm, which is pretty impressive. I mean, it's over 100,000 beef per hour or something like that, I think, or maybe it's 100,000 drops or something. I can't remember exactly what the rates are, but it makes crazy beef. We should see that probably.
Yeah, why not?
Where are we going next?
The mushroom farm, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Do
so
you even get XP from this?
Yes.
Oh my god.
If it's a mob farm, you get XP.
oh,
What the?
okay, so you. Okay, I get this. This seems
Oh, yeah, I was looking down. I was
seems
confused.
really simple, actually. So you've blocked every spawn space down there, and then you just let them spawn on mycelium up there, and they wander into the portal.
Yep, and we use carpet to transfer. So we can have a checker pattern, so we can use every single spawn spot. We use carpet to transfer the spawn downward.
Wait, what? Transfer?
Yeah, so they only like if I stand in the middle here, this is a surface spawn. But the below that would be cave spawn, and we put the carpet on top of that to make this surface.
Okay.
That also will be changing in 1.16, so yay, thumbs up on that.
You have to redesign so much.
Yeah, but that's every single update, more or less. Like it's every single update that they do, it's radically changing something. But we never had it this radical as 1.16.
I swear Mojang watches our videos and goes, oh, these guys are having a great time. Let's break that.
They still have yet to fix TNT duping for us.
They don't. I read statement about that by Sliced Lime, and his statement was that they're not removing it until there is a better replacement for it. So, I guess until we get movable entities and renewable sand, that maybe.
Nah, listen. I already heard. I speak a lot to different Java players that all build like the technical stuff, and they all say even if you get movable tile entities, that won't replace TNT duping, because who's gonna get this much TNT to blow up everything? I'm like, us. We've been doing this on Bedrock for years.
I mean, if you got, we can have very faster. At least I think we can have faster creeper farms. Like then,
Yeah,
we are not limited to. You're limited like to the game lag.
Because the logistics are actually moving the amounts of TNT and loading them to flying machines, that it's gonna be not fun.
But I mean, if we got renewable sand without duping and movable talenties, I think that it would be.
Right. So, how much TNT do you think it will be for nuking out a 9x9 area on Bedrock?
It will be in
million.
a lot.
No. We actually use efficient stuff, not a million. Come on, man. this is not Java, okay?
They got TNT to burn. They can just waste TNT all they want.
The math in our
You have to do
256 by 256 perimeters use over 1 million TNT.
You have to do it efficiently, right?
Yeah, like drop it once every 5 blocks, or.
We only get 8 cave mobs and 8 surface mobs spawning at a time in a 9x9 density chunk. So, like, we have to be very conservative with our gunpowder because our spawn rates are so slow. So we can't just waste TNT crazily.
Oh, okay.
We have a lot of farms that produce gunpowder.
We have.
So,
which farm?
even if you guys do that, like a 9x9 using my unreleased World Eater takes 15.5 shulkers full of TNT.
Oh, that's actually really. It's not much.
That's like how much gunpowder? That's like
let me transfer that. Let me transfer that into gunpowder. So that is 15.5 times 5, and then for your sand it's times 4.
I mean, if we would like to do that, we could just make in Java, we could just make a really fast creeper farm. Because as far as I know, we don't have creeper farm right now.
3K.
Do we?
Kind.
We've an old.
All right, no, let me do the numbers here for you. All right, so you're gonna have 80 shulkers full just to do like of gunpowder, just to do a 9x9. If you guys want to do your 1000 x 1000 perimeters, the numbers are gonna get insane.
I mean, yeah, but
you will not be able to do your 1000 by 1000 anymore. Nobody will. Like even on Java.
We can dig. We can still dig.
The biggest problem probably would be to not having that amount of material, but like supplying the dispensers, because like you can do storage that would easily
chests
supply.
Move, don't they?
Yeah, but that's still not that much.
Do shulkers move?
I've got a huge, very inefficient world eater that it's got massive storage silos on the back that can hold
really?
like 30,000 TNT in them.
Yeah, you can move shulkers and chests and whatever. Any entity can move to all entity.
I mean, there would be probably something designed. But getting the materials wouldn't be a problem, in my opinion, on Java.
Yeah, probably not. Psycraft is preparing for that, though.
Yeah.
They are making a lot of TNT.
And that for me, that is what takes the most amount of effort, is actually crafting the TNT.
Oh yeah, we have mods for that.
On Bedrock, that would suck.
Yeah, in Java you can craft.
That's
really.
holding me. That's more or less holding me back. One is we gotta if we want to have a 1000 by 1000 perimeter, we probably gotta AFK for 5 months for the gunpowder. And then it's gotta probably take weeks upon weeks to manually craft all that TNT.
We have an AFK crafting station that's 144k per hour.
Yeah, with mods.
Yeah, exactly. But we play vanilla over
here. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of not your choice. So.
Lighthouse. How we're doing?
What do you mean it's not our choice? We're working our butts off to try and figure out mods to do stuff like that.
There's no mods yet, though. Or not that I know of.
Fish farm tournaments. I would like to see the gold farm.
All right, we'll go gold farm.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go to the drained ocean monument because that's actually the nicest way to get there.
Oh god. So we have the gold farm and the wither thing left.
This one over here. You go through here. Oh, we still got stuff left. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
Do we have everybody? Because I only see...
We do a lot of pixel art around here.
Alright, so this way.
Do you have a way to tell like which direction you're facing if you don't have a debug screen?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, you can use a compass.
Yeah.
The coordinates are on your screen.
Yeah, I mean...
Which way you're traveling?
We have like west, south.
Yeah.
I mean,
that requires me to use my brain, though.
You can use a compass, or you can look at the crafting table, or and there's like a million maps. There's like a million ways to learn which way coordinates go.
How fast is this? This looks pretty crazy.
It's too fast. Yep, it's definitely too fast.
I don't know. I never do rates on my farms, ever.
I want it. Can I break out so I can see what's up top?
I don't think you can break out in there anywhere.
If
I got out. Oh wow, that's a lot of portals. Oh
this
my
farm relies
god.
on mob cap, right? Like you you need to place a mob cap so pigments can spawn in the portals, or not?
No, they will constantly keep spawning over here.
Pigmen
No
are
problem.
from portals are one of those exceptions to the mob cap.
Oh,
They
okay.
spawn
I would be-
above the mob cap. They don't respect the global mob cap. They don't respect density checks. They spawn and just spawn and spawn and spawn. And if you don't kill them, they will crash your game.
That was the hardest thing about building this farm, because as soon as I started unloading the Trident killer, it would bunch all of them up. So this thing also got it got a special mode on it that I call like a Cheetah Mode, and that will portal tick 2 portals, and that will make it even faster than it already is. And the difference is a lot. So if I need XP, this is where I come.
How much XP is it?
Like I said, I don't do raids.
Okay. Like, do you have estimated amount? Like,
Yeah, it does about 30 levels in 3 minutes.
That's not much, in my opinion. I don't know how.
But this isn't their XP farm; it's their gold farm.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Well, if I need to mend my tools, this is where I come, because it's more or less lag free. Yeah, if you go down here, you go to the storage. So all of that is automated as well. And we've got I still have not put up those item frames.
Oh, so it's, yeah, I see. It's
So we get like ingots out of it, nuggets, and ink sacks. All the rest I'll just burn. So normally you would go come in through the Nether, but it's more impressive to go through it to the outside, in my opinion. I did have some help on this, but not a lot, because like when I'm doing a build, I don't really want a lot of help. The crazy thing is, this is all like passive spawning, so there's no off switch.
okay.
It just get turned off? Or no? I forgot my sound's off.
They can't turn it off. Like the portals are always on.
I meant the killer.
Yeah, I turned the killer off.
I keep forgetting that the audio I'm hearing is from someone else's gameplay.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. My audio, I have my audio off on my TV, and I just realized I've been hearing game sounds. I completely forgot about that.
All right, what's up next, old guy? What do you think?
Spider cluster?
I guess we'll do spider cluster.
Can someone TP me probably? Oh, I got, okay, never mind. I got disconnected.
Yeah, I guess Poison, just go there and we'll start teleporting everyone. That's easier than go through all of these tunnels.
Also, if
How
I
is
can
he
get...
so fast?
Oh. You want to know something you can't do in Java that you can in Bedrock?
What?
Backwards.
Hold on, what?
Oh, actually, like...
Oh my
god.
I found this out a few days ago. It's obviously a bug, but I don't care. You have to sprint forward and then immediately go backwards.
Oh, I went back.
How much?
Can somebody TP me to the spider farm or still at the cold farm?
There's just a bunch of spiders. This is vanilla.
Yes. I believe Zundappchef can actually explain this a lot better.
All right, so we since we started so late so early in the game, there was problems with generation of mine shafts, just like you see, and that would create massive spawner clusters bunched together, just like this. We've got many more than 9 here, but you can only load 8 at once. I think the total amount that we have in this cluster here is 17, and we can load 8 of them at once.
Why do you not load 17?
Because the distance for you to AFK and load every single spawner is
17 blocks.
That distance, yeah. So if you you need to be within a certain range for a spawner to work. So even though we've got 17 scattered all around here, we cannot load all of them at once. We can only load 8.
Why is it 17 and not 16? That makes...
Because that's just how the Bedrock devs do.
They're like, let's take a strange number and we'll apply that to it.
It's like...
It's a prime number.
Why not 16? I mean... what are they doing?
I mean, I prefer 17 over 16.
I mean, yeah, it's a bigger range, but it's weird, in my opinion. Oh.
I mean, why does an iron farm require 21 beds? Why not 20? I mean, when we've seen it's 20, but previously it's always been 21. Why? It's 10 villagers and 21 beds. What kind of sense does that make? I mean, they just arbitrarily just choose numbers however they want. None of
that
it
sounds exactly like Mojang developers.
Yeah, I can't hate on them. It's still a nice game to play. That's why I play it.
At least most of the spheres and ranges are can be I forgot how to.
Well, most of the game is built on base 8. Everything's divisible by 8.
This is 17.
So, this farm was made by RufusAtticus. RufusAtticus is one of our only code diggers that we have in game for the Bedrock engine. He digs for all the code to see what's up with it, if it could be exploited, yes or no. And he built this farm. He wrote a program to find the biggest cluster that you could all load in one go, and this was it. And I dug out a couple of areas, a couple of chunks here, so he could build a farm. And then he, and I believe somebody else, they built up this farm. So Rufus, he always does. I wouldn't say strange stuff, but stuff that's really difficult to do. Like, how are you going to find all of these spawners without writing a program to find them? Get what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's just it. The tools for Bedrock are so in the beginning stages that we don't... I mean, Java enjoys external tools that we can only dream about. But, I mean, we're getting there and we'll get there eventually, but it just takes time.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of developers that are on Java, since it's so established and it's it's relatively easy to create mods. The community over there for modding is much bigger than it is on Bedrock, right. And we'll still trying to get more developers over to create mods, but it's only a few people, and a few people can only do so much work.
Yeah.
He's amazing at doing what he's doing. For Dr. AV, I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, Drav? Yeah.
Wrong switch.
Oh, there's a second switch. Where's the other switch?
It's this one here. This is how you turn on and off the lights.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess, what do we have left? Like, that's impressive. Weather Killer and something else?
The Wither Killer is the only thing I can think of. Let me think if there's anything else. I mean, there's the old flower farms, but we can't use those because it crashes the realm.
Yeah, we got a bunch of older clusters as well, but nothing as impressive as this.
Do the tridents get broken?
No.
Nah, they never break.
Okay.
They only use durability on the first throw.
Oh,
And then while they move back and forth, they don't use durability at all.
How many of you own Java Edition?
I do.
I do also.
Yeah, me too.
As soon as they ever add controller support, I might actually play it.
You can get mods though, can't you?
I have no idea how that works.
All right, let's move out of here. Let's go to the Wither Killer. I think that's the only we could go to the stack rate farm, but that's more of the same, more or less.
Is anyone else trained on that thing? Or is it just
Nah.
Mathematti?
There's not a lot of people that train on it.
Okay. So I guess I'll be the one running.
I've seen it operated a bunch of times. I mean, I could operate it if I needed to, but if you're here, that'd be great.
Where do we go?
Bottom tunnel. Nah, it's a creative copy, why not?
We were over here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we deliberately did not want here.
Yeah.
The Wither thing? What is this too?
This
Short and sweet way of describing it.
Anybody else see?
yeah. This feels illegal.
What? We told you at the beginning that we've obtained bedrock.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of bedrock.
I mean, I know, but
This looks like some 4-year-old built something in creative out of bedrock.
Yeah, except this was carefully designed like this, so it's not built by a 4-year-old. We deliberately had to design it this specific way.
I didn't mean it like that.
no, but I get you. I get what you mean. Like, it's just a square block. Well, that's the outside. That's the second layer of protection that we want for a project like this. Not that we need it, but still.
So this just kills a ton of withers.
Yeah, we'll fire it up for you.
Okay.
When I start spawning in the withers, just one person only.
1% only what?
Spawning in the withers at a time.
Okay.
Which will be me because I know how to do it in the right order. That will get the most amount of stars that we can get.
Have you ever had a wither come loose?
That'll only happen with old guy. There's a little hole in the beacon down below. That's the AFK spot. If you could keep this hole.
Yeah, I'll go.
This feels really weird, just standing in a bedrock box in survival.
It's gonna be much more weird because we're gonna have like I believe 80 going at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that you turn down your game sound.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm still confused and
Ah.
I don't see how this works, but I will, guess.
I'll be
Yeah, I don't
logging
either.
in, and you guys can watch the chaos unfold.
I'll add a couple of these soul sands.
That's for to help me with placing order. You go one way with the wither skulls, and then you go the other way with the backside soul sand. So.
I'll
Ridiculous.
All right.
Is old guy in the right spot?
Why do they? Okay.
Where do they go?
They just spawned totally somewhere else.
Inside the bedrock.
How?
I don't understand the.
Yeah, I'm in the AFK spot. We're good.
This is ridiculous.
So they suffocate.
Nej,
Told you it was designed this way.
It's
Now
like,
you understand why we have so many beacons. And they're literally free. I mean, all you have to do is go dig up soul sand.
you said the server's 15 months old?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no idea what is happening. Like,
Well, we're spawning them in, and they're dying by
yeah,
by the bus load at the moment. So what's happening is they wither spawns directionally, and once it spawns, it will move in that direction, and that will put it inside of the killing chamber that we have, and that wither of that killing chamber leaves enough space for them to float around, but also enough space to suffocate them. That's why you also see all of these explosions going on, because they're trying to blow up the blocks that they're suffocating in, but they can't since it's bedrock. That's also why our obsidian farm works, because we're suffocating them in there.
oh, this is.
If you go down to the very bottom where the collection is, I believe you can see the wither stars coming out.
Yeah, and I'll
Unless they switch to
Yeah, you should in a minute here. I don't think the first ones are dying yet. No, the first ones are still not dead.
I mean, this is the most killer you are on bedrock.
Wait, do they drop? They drop coal and bombs?
So when a wither is in the middle of a cycle, it switches between being able to be shot versus only being handled by a melee weapon. At that moment, it also spawns in 3 wither skeletons.
The first ones are dying in the back.
Oh yeah, this also makes
I
wither roaches.
see the first toss coming in here.
Alright, old guy. Oh, if you want to look around, I'll take this stop.
The downside is when we were placing all the bedrock is every once in a while we would also by accident misplace one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we gotta use our bedrock breaking methods to break the one piece. And sometimes you need, like, I think we had one that we placed wrong, that we had to break 10 pieces of bedrock just in order to break the one. And it's kind of tedious. We do have an automatic way, but that's also getting removed in 1.16.
The fuck?
It's insane watching these stars run by. Like, it's insanity. You'll see them go by like 4 or 5 at a time.
For Bedrock, this is impressive. I don't know for Java, but
I mean, we can do that easy with their cages. Like, we can't obtain bedrock. So if we want to use it for withers, we are limited to pretty much the nether roof and the overworld like bottom.
yeah, then the natural cages. Yeah, we also got a natural cage in our world, but it's not as cool as this. Yeah, the last ones are dying right now.
The real limiting factor of this, because we have a wither skull farm, is that we have to like manually dig up the soul sand. So we're really limited by soul sand. That's all we're limited by. In 1.16, we'll be able to trade for it from Hoglands or whatever.
Hoglands. Okay.
How much did we get this time?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Oh, it's not lossless, or
No, there's a bug currently going on that we lose nether stars for explosions.
Occasionally, they'll get blown up by the explosions. The nether stars are supposed to be immune to damage, but there's a bug. Occasionally, they'll blow up. And so sometimes we only get like 76, 77, but sometimes we'll get the full 80.
This time it was really bad.
What did we get? Like 70?
No, 40.
That means that there's just a couple stuck or somebody picked them up.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there anything else to show off?
Nah, that's about it. That's the most we showed off them.
That's all the technical side.
Huh, thanks for showing us around.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
really cool. I had no clue what to expect, because I'm so used to Java stuff. Very impressed. Iron Farm, so it's just like a killer. I can't play Bedrock because of that.
I would probably have to leave.
Well, in 1.16, they get buffed by 10 times. So, like, one single farm will go to 400, and you'll go to, like, 1,600. I understand that you do, like, 10 bajillion or however many you do on Java, but they are getting buffed a little bit in 1.16.
Yeah. I mean, like, I build out of iron blocks.
Yeah, we only do that to flex.
I just do it because that's the block we probably have the most of in storage is iron blocks. Only thing we might have more of is stone, but that's because we've mined a couple million stone. And we have crazy smelter.
I will probably leave you guys right now. I have to go.
Thanks for participating, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was super nice seeing